What's up, everybody? Baby Huey down in LA for WrestleMania 39. I'm super excited to be talking to WWE Superstar Shayna Baszler. What's going on?
You know, doing the thing. It's WrestleMania week.
Yeah, let's talk about your weekend. You got a big match lined up. The women's tag team showcase. You, Ronda Rousey, taking on 3 other competitors. I think hands down, you guys are the favorite to win this. What's your mindset, though? Are you just like, yeah, I know we could take them all out?
I mean, we're specialists at taking apart people's limbs, and there's a lot more limbs in this match than usual, so it's just more options for us, you know?
Okay, so out of the other 3 tag teams, which one's your biggest threat, though?
Let's see. I don't know. It's hard to really narrow it down because
Raquel,
obviously Liv and Raquel's a threat, just her size and strength.
Yeah.
And Liv is a former champion.
Yeah.
She's crazy now too, so it's hard to say that any pain will deter her. But I mean, Natty, she's a legend, and Natty and Shotzi have been at our necks no matter how much we beat them up. And then you got this kind of wild card with Sonya and Chelsea. So you can't really count anybody out.
That's the thing. Michael Cole pointed out, was it last week on SmackDown? Like, literally everyone in this match, you guys have done something to in recent time.
And that was our argument for getting added to the match.
Exactly.
When we were arguing our case, you know, in the back to be added, it's like, not only does each of us have singles wins against each of those girls in there, but we've beaten both those teams already.
Yeah.
So if they qualified, we should for sure qualify.
So I know it's not official, but I think a lot of people are speculating like whoever wins this should become #1 contenders for the women's tag titles. Looking ahead, you know, we got Damage Control versus Becky and Lita and Trish. See how that plays out. Do you envision, you know, whoever wins this should get a women's tag team title #1 contender opportunity?
I mean, I'm not going to argue, but you're going to be hard pressed when we destroy the 3 other teams in this match to find another team that's ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
So what does it mean for you, though, to be tagging with Ronda now? I think for the longest time, both you guys, dominant runs. You on NXT, Ronda, you know, Raw champion, SmackDown champion. What does it mean, though, for you guys who've been best friends? What does it mean to finally be an actual tag team on WWE?
Yeah. This is such a cliche thing to say, but like, it's a dream come true. There was a time where, like, when I moved to LA, Ronda actually brought me out to LA to like, life was falling apart. I was going through a breakup. I injured myself and was going to miss out on my UFC debut that was originally scheduled. It was a real, like, terrible time for me. In hindsight, it's funny to think about, but I remember coming out here and we were celebrating after one of her fights and having drinks and sharing toasts. And I was like, Ronda, I'm going to give you the fight you deserve one day. You know, and we thought it was the UFC at the time, but it's cool that it's this.
Yes.
You know, and
absolutely.
like, this is where it started. I moved out to LA and it's a full circle. So we're at WrestleMania at the pinnacle of our teamness.
So I do want to touch on the beginning of that circle when you made the transition into pro wrestling. I was fortunate enough to see you wrestle at the Cow Palace APW show. God, was it coming up on 6 years ago now? Yeah. So I do want to ask you your thoughts on wrestling. You know, I'm from the Bay Area, wrestling in the Bay Area. My boy, John LaRocca, best booker in Northern California.
What's up, John?
So what was it like, you know, working with John and just, you know, wrestling on the indie scene in the Bay Area?
Yeah, I mean, John's great. I still talk to him from time to time. And I think I'm still the champ.
Premier?
Yeah.
The Premier champ? Okay, I'll have to ask him. I'll just text him right now.
John, don't worry. I still have the title if you need that. I know exactly where it is, truthfully. But my signing to WWE happened so fast. I have several titles. Yeah. And I know where they are. But obviously wrestling in the Bay Area, and I was teaming on the indies with Savoy, who's from the Bay Area. And there's like a rich history of people. You know, Bailey is from the Bay Area. Like, so wrestling as a really good following in the Bay Area, and it was always great. Anytime I could wrestle, I did. And I was clearly successful since I'm still the champ.
Exactly. So, you know, looking ahead, you know, for you guys, I know like the tag team thing is your focus right now. Long term, though, do you want to see yourself get back into like a singles run eventually and go after either the Raw or SmackDown titles?
I mean, that's everyone's goal, is to be at the top, right? Our original plan was for me and Rhonda to take everyone out like we were, and then Rhonda and me were the only ones left. And it's like, as best homies, have this cool best homie match. But then, that didn't work out. So we're doing this, and we'll see where it goes. That's always in the cards. We're gonna run everything. Just keep watching.
Awesome. Well, listen, I know it's a busy day. You got so many outlets to go to. I know you're hungry too as well. Like, get some food in you. So I just want to say thank you so much for everything. Love, obviously, your run NXT, what you're doing now on SmackDown. So good luck this weekend to you and Rhonda. And just looking to see what's next for you. Okay.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.